What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dev Webby, and today we are going to learn about constants in PHP 7. So, let's first define what does constant means. So, a first let me say it and then I'll just write it down. So, a constant is a variable with a value that cannot be changed by the script or the code. Therefore, such a value must be assigned at the same time that the constant is created. So, PHP provides two methods for creating constants. The first method is the const modifier, and the second method is the define function. So, let's write it down so you guys can have it. I said a constant is a variable with a value that cannot be changed by the script. Therefore, such a value must be assigned to or must be assigned at the same time that the constant is created. I said so in PHP it is providing us two methods for creating constants. First method is the const modifier. Second method is the define function. Alright, so first let's start with the first method. So the const modifier. So let's write it down. The const modifier. The const modifier is used to create class constants. Unlike regular properties, class constants do not have an access level specified because they are always public. They also do not use the $sign parser token, which is the $sign that you always use for your variables and stuff. And the naming convention for constants is all uppercases with underscores separating each word. I'll show you guys an example. So let's write it down. The const modifier is used to create class constants that do not, well, yeah, I can say it like this. The const modifier is used to create class constants. Unlike regular properties, class constants do not have an access level specified because they are always public. They don't use the $sign parser. They don't use the $sign parser, which is this, the $sign. And the naming convention for constants is all going to be uppercase with its underscores separating each word. So, for example, assume you guys have a class name. Let's see. Class. Let's do let's say class my circle. Open curly brackets, close curly brackets. And over here, we are going to use the const modifier. So, to create the class constant, as I said over here. So, we are using const, the keyword, and the naming convention. Basically, we say pi, which is all capitalized that I said over here. Where is it? The naming convention for constant is all going to be uppercase, which is this. Yes, this is just a simple example. So we say const pi equals 314. We don't need to put public and then all that. We just use constant to create the class constant. Basically, we say const pi equals 3.14. And then, if you want to print it out, you know what to do. You gotta write echo, and I'll show you guys. So the constant must be assigned to a value. When they are created. Like static properties, a constant may only be initialized with a constant value and not with an expression, obviously, right? Class constants are referenced in the same way as static properties, except that they do not use the dollar sign. So if you want to print it out, we say after when you are done with the class, after the closing curly brackets, you write echo, and what's our class name? My circle. We are using the scope resolution operator, so we write pi and semicolon. We are calling out the variable, right? Pi. So let's Control S or Command S. Let's go to our browser and reload. We got 3.14, right? Whatever is here. We got 3.14. Alright. I hope you guys understand this. Okay, so I will see you guys in part 2.